Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into my spoiler review for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I'm a little under the weather, so this isn't going to be the most edited video like I do normally for these type of movie and show reviews, but I'm still going to try my best here. There's going to be time codes and chapters down below if you want to hop around to the different topics that we talk about in these videos that we normally do, as well as we're just going to kick things off with non-spoilers because I thoroughly love this movie. I really was just blown away by it. I think I haven't been this excited for a film in a very long time. Like, I watched every single trailer, clip, TV spot, all leading up to this. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, you probably had so much spoiled for you. Honestly, there was so many surprises in this film that they kept secret, and I'm so happy that they did. Like, yeah, I was just so excited to see this, and I couldn't help myself by not watching all this stuff because I was just, like I haven't felt this way since like the original Lego movie and Lego Batman movie, and it just did not disappoint. Like, there's so many things in this film that they reference and show that just were not in a single bit of promotional material. So good on Illumination and Nintendo for not allowing them to include that stuff. But I will say the thing that going into the film, a lot of people were concerned about, or just flat out like, no, this is bad, was Chris Pratt being cast as Mario. Without like going into spoilers, I guess the best way I can say this is they address the voice, and I really don't think that if you watch the film, I don't think you can complain about his performance or voice. I think that you get used to like everyone's voices and everything. I think that it's really great. Charlie Day, who plays Luigi, said something really funny. It was in an interview. He goes, it wouldn't be a good movie if every 5 minutes he's just going, hey, it's me, Mario, like every 5 minutes. Like, you need to have someone who can just talk normally and converse. It's not, it's just, it's just so fun. It's full of references. The music is gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness, it brought me to tears so many times. The world is beautiful. The performances are, for the most part, I think, all really great. It's funny. What else? The future of it, I'm so excited about, and I just so excited. So let's go ahead and let's talk spoilers. I want to talk first about Mario himself, Mario and Luigi. I guess we'll put them together. First of all, great to see Benny and Emmett back here. From the Lego Movie. It's cool that they're the Mario brothers. I like the minute that they showed the commercial and they showed that Chris Pratt could do the voice, and we've seen him do it a couple times in interviews as well, for the promotion for this film. And then they talk about it like in depth, that he's like, is it too much? And they're like, nah, it's fine. And it was the real Mario. So I really thought that hearing them do the best impressions of like those voices was so great. And the fact that they just made it like their own sort of thing, I think went a really long way. I think their relationship was really good. People say like, it doesn't have story or anything. I think, not that in every film, especially a kids movie, has to have, the biggest story, but it has a lot of heart. I think it does. I think that their relationship, and just, he's willing to do whatever. He's thrown into this world, and his first thoughts like, where's my brother? He's been protecting him his whole life. That flashback when they were kids, like, that was awesome to see baby Mario and Luigi. Was so fun. And I have sort of an idea for what the sequel could be when it comes to like Spike and their previous employer there before they broke out on their own. But yeah, I thought that that was, their relationship was really great all throughout it. I do wish that like we could have seen more of them together. That's the only like thing that I was sort of left disappointed by. Towards the end, I was like, oh, that was so fun to see them like doing all that. I wish there could have been something like maybe Luigi escaped at an earlier point or something. And then I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, and it would show that Mario cares about the Mushroom Kingdom more than just rescuing his brother. Like he's gonna be the hero for everyone else. Just throwing that out there. Let's talk Peach. Peach was a lot of fun as well. I know that some people are like, yeah, she's so powerful and she's not needing to be rescued. And I'm just like, yeah, but she's had her own game, you know? She's had so many moments to shine. She's playable in other games as well. It's like, I don't have a problem with that. I thought she was so cool. Like, just everything. Like, her doing the course and then her on the motorcycle. And oh my goodness, it was so fun to see everything that she did there. I really enjoyed her performance and also like the lore that we got about her and seeing baby Peach was so cute and just how she just, wandered into the Mushroom Kingdom and all the toads took her in. I thought was so sweet. I really love that. And speaking of toads, I'm a little Keegan Michael keyed out. If I'm being honest, I think it was, maybe Toy Story that because I don't like Ducky and Bunny. So when I heard he was cast, I was like, fine, but I think he did a really great job as Toad. Every single moment, like I swear, he was just doing something funny in the background, and he was just great. Like genuinely made me laugh almost every time he was on screen. Him on the monster truck was so great, and just how he was a brave little Toad, and he wanted to stay behind for Peach. I thought was so sweet, and so great. Really loved him and calling Mario his best friend. The dynamic between him and those guys were so fun. Bowser though, wow. Yeah, my goodness, he was just everything. Like he stole obviously every single moment as well that he was on screen. Like it was just hilarious. And the fact that again, like they kept the wedding proposal, all of that, everything. None of that was referenced in a trailer. They were just like, oh, I'm going to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom and whatever. It was never, I'm going to win Princess Peach's heart. We got the wedding outfit and the piranha plant bouquet. And I loved it so much. The fact that that was his motivations. And it's still, even at the end of it, he's still in love with her. I thought was so great. And the Peaches song both times was just hilarious. Love Jack Black. He genuinely was so great here. Oh my goodness. And just his interactions with Kamek as well. Like all here for it. The piano bit. Like just thinking of these things makes me laugh. Like that to me is such a sign of like how much I enjoyed this film. I'm just trying to think of like other characters here. Oh, let's talk about the Kongs. I think like that entrance was so cool also. Just like driving around on the cart and just a gorgeous village over the water and everything. And then when they flew, oh, so cool, so cool. And then when they landed inside of the palace there and the fight with Donkey Kong as well. I felt like maybe it went on that. Okay, maybe that went on a little bit too long. I felt, but it was still really cool to see all of the different, power ups and such. I really, I was already laughing when he got the mini mushroom, and I already knew what was gonna happen. I was, I love it. I love that so much. The cat suit was so great too. I've seen stupid, and I mean this, truly stupid comments and remarks. If you've seen the clips online, you know what I'm talking about. Of people saying it takes away from Mario's dignity. It's like, play a Mario game. Literally, do a Google search. Do anything before you open your mouth and talk about something you don't understand. Like, that was so fun. I think that it was just so funny. And the Tanuki Mario suit, I just wish that maybe he could have had some of the other suits and everything. But regardless, I really, going back to the Kongs, Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong, I think was pretty great. His laugh is very contagious, and it was great to hear him laugh a couple times. I liked their dynamic as well, that they were forced to work together to escape after they got eaten by the giant eel or whatever. That was really fun. Their little bits that they had, and running through the Mushroom Kingdom was just so cool to see that. I wasn't the biggest fan of Cranky Kong. He was like the only one that didn't really make me laugh, but I don't know, maybe it's because I don't have a connection to Donkey Kong as much, but I will say the go-karting part of it was just down to them building the carts, which was just such a cool concept, and then pushing A to like select their choices was so fun. But the Rainbow Road was just gorgeous, and every single like that was such an incredible sequence. And Peach rescuing Toad with the anti-gravity wheels and all that, and then gliding was just it was just so fun. And the blue shell as well. Like we had never had a blue shell actual Koopa, so it was cool to see, them being conscious. Probably that's the only reason they were included. They were like, when we have the Mario Kart sequence, we're gonna have a blue shell be thrown. So that was really fun. So I want to talk about the music. Wow, like I cried so much. Like it's a beautiful soundtrack. And then even like the pop culture songs that they picked, like it reminded me so much of like I know that if I was a kid, like and I would be rewatching this in my room over and over and over again, like that's how I would get, introduced to these songs. That's what happened to me as a kid through like all the DreamWorks films. So having all those music choices, I needed, Holding Up for a Hero and Take on Me and just everything else was just so fun. I really enjoyed that. And then the actual like Mario scores and how they just made it like epic and gorgeous, and it was so good. And then they played the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack during the credits, and it was so beautiful. I loved it all. And then I guess we'll talk about the ending and a little bit more about the wedding. And I'll continue to say this. They could have shown that in trailers. The fact that was kept secret, and like the ice power and all these different things was just so awesome to see. I loved all of the gifts and everything. The minute I saw the Yoshi egg, I was like, ooh, I wonder if we're gonna have a Yoshi hatch or something interesting. That came later, obviously. But the guests, King Bomb Bomb and King Boo, I was like, yes, let's go. That was so cool to see them even just for a split second. And King Bomb actually do something too. Well, I guess not really do something, but even just, when he sat down, he hit the green shell and was go boop, 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 back. And I love it so much. Again, his outfit was incredible. I really, the fact that he was sacrificing them all on his wedding day, all the people he's captured, was funny. The little Luma was hilarious. Really, really great. Also, the Penguin was really cool as well. Cyborg from Teen Titans voicing him, and Luigi's dynamic there as well. But yeah, really thoroughly enjoyed that whole end sequence. The fact that they even brought it back to Brooklyn, that too could have been in trailers, and they kept that a secret. And I'm just like, incredible idea to do that. And I was curious how they were going to wrap things up, but I enjoyed that the Mario Brothers had their moment to sort of show their family, show Brooklyn and different things like that. I really enjoyed. And the star power up, the music, that whole sequence, like I could continue to watch them just run through the enemies and different things. Like that was so cool. Let's talk about the sequels. I know that there's been a lot of talk about a Luigi's Mansion movie. I think that would be so great. We got the Shy Guys were really creepy in this film. How Luigi thought he was safe after all the dry bones and everything, and then they just appeared behind him. That was really creepy. But yeah, I would absolutely be down for a film where Mario is captured and Luigi has to rescue him. I think that would be a lot of fun to see them do. I feel like that was another thing, like we just didn't get enough of Luigi. And I will say as well, with the other stuff that they want for a direct sequel to this is Wario and Waluigi. Something that Charlie Day has floated out there is Danny DeVito as Wario. I think that would be really funny. But my thought is, in terms of like the plot, it's sort of been theorized for a while that they're Spike's sons. So yeah, I think that it would be interesting because at the end of the film, right, Mario and Luigi are in the Mushroom Kingdom. They sort of make it seem like they're gonna be staying here in Brooklyn, or maybe visiting the Mushroom Kingdom, different things. But no, they're going to work in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's their life now. So what if Wario and Waluigi sort of fill the gap in Brooklyn in terms of, becoming the new Mario Brothers because they've up and left and they sort of capitalize on their popularity and success after they rescued Brooklyn. I don't know, just a thought that I'm throwing out there that I had. Also, Yoshi, yeah, that was the other thing that I'm like, oh, we only saw them across the way there, and we saw that in the trailers. It would have been cool to have a little bit more Yoshi, or yeah, I don't know. I'm excited though to see what the future has for this. I really just want more. I think that was just so fun. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let's talk about Lego. I really am just sad that we didn't get sets. I know that, there's talk about everyone wants minifigures. And yeah, I'm right there with you, but there's an incredible build by Bennie Bricks did of the van, which would make such a fun set. I would really love that as their own thing. Please, Lego. And I've been saying this for a while. Just give us carts. I really think that they could do something really cool with that, app controlled carts, different things like that. I don't know, but I'd love to see them figure something out in terms of like what else they could do. Again, just there was so many moments. All those carts, all those vehicles could all be individual sets. I think that maybe the fight between Donkey Kong, but again, we're getting Donkey Kong later this year. Who knows what that set's gonna look like, and all the different shops in the Mushroom Kingdom, and so good. But love to hear your thoughts on the film. What did you think of it? Are you gonna rewatch it? I want to rewatch it. I really do. I'm so excited. What do you want to see in the sequel? Comment it all down below. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.